All right, kids, here we go. I'm going to talk a little bit about MIDI out on the Ableton Move. I've just been playing around with this a little bit. This is the first time I've set this up. A couple things. Looks like power situation in this is a little bit limited, so things like this, I thought maybe this Behringer, basic interface would work. Doesn't power up, so I haven't tried a powered USB hub, but that might be required. I'm not sure what host mode actually looks like on this. I'm not actually too sure. And another thing that I thought about was one of these USB MIDI hosts, because I wanted to just use DIN MIDI here. Not sure if this will work or not. There's theoretically this is a host already, so I'm actually not sure how this would work, because this is a USB A. It's also USB A on the back of the Move. You can tell me in the comments if there's a way to make that work. I've got some kind of adapters that could change that from A to B, but I'm not actually sure if host mode, maybe this will be dynamically configured. I'm not totally sure. Anyway, also want to point out that there's stuff like the iConnectivity, like this is sort of the MIO, the MIO XM. It's a sort of Swiss Army knife. Boy, it's dusty. I haven't used this in a minute. So Swiss Army knife has a USB MIDI host here, and I would imagine that USB DAW would work here. I haven't tried this out, but this would be similar to any other audio interface, I think, except for this is my MIDI, kind of Swiss Army knife, so that's an option. But kind of the lowest common denominator here I'll show you is one of these little, I don't know, this is from Amazon. It's a simple USB to MIDI interface. Probably costs 15 or 20 bucks. I plug this in between my, this is one of my Shruti synths. I love this thing. It's got the Mission 4-pole in it. So I've just got that straight into the MIDI in here. And in the Move, in the configuration under MIDI, I've got the options are MIDI in only or MIDI out only. This only functions as an in or out at a time. You can't have both. So it's a little confusing here. It's set to out only, and then it's only going to send MIDI out on one track. So you get to select which one it is, and by default it's 4. You can't send. I'm not sure what the situation is with sync. Actually, I'm assuming that it sends sync. It can do. Let's see. It can actually do. Link, Ableton Link works if you're using something that supports Link, but I'm not sure if it does MMC or not. I haven't tested that. Anyway, let's stick to the script here. We're just talking about note data. So it's set to 4. So we should see MIDI activity here. This is track 1, track 2, nope, 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 track 4. Yeah, here we go. So you can see my Shruti is responding to the MIDI notes on track 4. I think this sends Aftertouch too. I just don't have Aftertouch set up on this patch. I really like Aftertouch on these little controllers though. Yeah, so it's playing the built-in audio here too. You guys won't hear that because all I have, my audio interface got this plugged in. I don't have the Move going through the audio interface. But I'll turn the master down here. Yeah, so the Move is a pretty cool little controller. Once you get used to it, it's very sensitive. And in key. So scale mode is pretty powerful here. And let's go to F major. So there's a lot of different scales in here. Not sure what some of these are, but it's got the typical major, minor, Dorian, the modes, whole tone scale, blues, pentatonics. Go minor pentatonic if you want to shred on guitar on the controller. huh? Arpeggiator is okay on this. There's only 3 modes, up, down, and random. It'd be cool to see more arps. I mean, they really overdid it on scales. It'd be cool to see more arpeggiators on the Move. But maybe that'll be an update. Who knows? Let's see how religious they are about firmware updates on this thing. It'd be really cool to see where they go with this. All right, that's it, guys. That's MIDI on the Ableton Move.